Just continue in conversation.
We live now.
Guys, please.
Yeah, next time you gotta ask her to see her water jug.
You know what? I may stay like this. It's pretty cool.
Was pretty cool. Oh, good evening, and welcome to RockSingle. I am your host, Tyron Joe, and we thank you for joining us as we rock truth or absolutely nothing at all. We live in a society today where truth, even before our very eyes, is consistently questioned, criticized, and altered to fit a person's ideology of God's original intent for the kingdom and for mankind. We believe that the Bible, our kingdom constitution, is inspired, infallible, inherent, and the final authority for all. Rock Single is founded on He, who is the original point of reference for all things to come through eternity. The Rock Single podcast is a cross-cultural response to the economic and social climate of today's relationship scene. Rock Single will teach you how to maneuver and still be kingdom-minded throughout your relationship experiences. Our aim is to help repair the fallen and broken man with the kingdom mindset. The podcast seeks to inspire, enlighten, and highlight upcoming and established local kings and queens of character while promoting Black consciousness and awareness of who we are and to whom we belong. Kingdom Renaissance Cross Country, let us welcome everybody to the Rock Single platform. What's going on?
What up? Happy Wednesday.
Good evening. I don't even call it hump day no more because I look up, it'd be Friday. Like, okay.
Do your dance.
Yeah,
it's
after Wednesday, the day is coming really quick.
Do the Humpty Hump.
I thought I was like, oh, it was just Monday. What happened to the week? Where'd it go?
Gone. It be
I like
gone.
that. Moving. The weeks just be moving. I mean, we getting ready to go into April.
Okay.
We about to go into April next week.
Thursday.
I wasn't ready, but I'm always ready, so I don't know.
Listen, gotta be that way sometimes.
Yeah,
you always ready because you never prepare. Exactly.
Mm.
You ain't never prepared, but you always ready. If you stay prepared, then you always ready.
Right.
True.
First things first, let's shout out to Queen Selena and this weekend she had a huge event for the Rock Truth podcast, the anniversary. KT was a part of it. Y'all was doing y'all thing. I seen the pictures and everything. Shout out.
Yes, the pop-up for the cafe.
Yes, the cafe.
Okay, till we get a brick and mortar spot, we'll pull up on you. Okay.
Yeah, right.
I can't wait for y'all to pull up in Indianapolis. Because if you pull up in Indianapolis, me and D, we're gonna be right there waiting at the door for you. We waiting.
Man, we popping up.
I don't know. He was
we
trying
popping
to
up everywhere.
Oh, he'll be there. D gonna be there. He told me, let him know when y'all pull up in Indianapolis. We gonna be there.
Coming. We coming, son. We coming.
Oh,
man,
you
that
coming
was
too,
awesome.
KT?
Yeah, I'm a part of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, she's like, it up.
We're gonna be there. We're gonna be there. So hope y'all ready for it.
Yeah. That was pretty cool. That was an awesome experience.
You look like y'all was having fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were.
Fixing sandwiches and making drinks. Whoa, that's a good time right there.
And it was bomb. Like, no complaints. Everything was good. Like, we hooked those wraps up. Like,
yeah. So what happens?
Okay.
Yeah.
Fresh.
They was pretty healthy. You know,
That's what
thick.
I'm talking about.
They was thick. They was healthy. thick.
KT, she is preparing for the wife role. I like that, KT. Let me
Indeed.
Okay.
Yeah. Indeed. I'm always that.
I like.
I was just thinking about that though. I was like, that's low key like a deal breaker for me. Like, if the dude I'm with like don't eat my cooking, like, what? Like, what? You don't do what?
What just came to my ears? Oh, if you don't eat your cooking,
Yeah,
okay.
that's a no-go for me. Like, I don't care what his excuse is or nothing. Sorry,
It
no.
may not be an excuse. I mean, some people
It's an
see. I'd have been with.
excuse. It's an
I'd have
excuse,
been
and
with
that's
some women
fine.
that could not cook. I'd have been
I
with
can
some
cook
women that
though.
could not cook.
That's the point. I can cook.
That's
Okay.
that's what I was about to
Okay.
say. Long as you could cook, then
Nah.
You been
It
on there
shouldn't be
every
no
Saturday,
problem.
Kai. Don't play with me.
Oh no, I'm not saying you can't cook. I'm saying you probably can cook. But I'm telling you, I've dated women that could not cook. But you know what? I had to be the bigger man and try to find all these nice, fancy ways to say, hey, how about let's try McDonald's today? Hey, how
Oh, that's
about
bad.
we
If
no.
her
how
cooking
about
is
we
worse
take a
than
ride to the
McDonald's,
supermarket? How about we take a ride to the supermarket and
Oh,
let me do the cooking? You know what I'm saying? I gotta be
oh.
creative with what I'm saying, how to persuade her not to stand in front of the kitchen. I mean, stand in front of the stove.
Why
No,
you
with that
just so why
situation,
didn't you
short of
teach her
putting an
how to
out of
cook?
order sign on the it don't work. It's broken. Just
with that
So
situation, you just got to be up front so they could just learn. Cause
that's
exactly
I was about to say, why didn't you just try to teach her how to cook?
right. Because she probably cooked just fine for her, but she don't know how to cook for you. Sometimes you gotta show people how to cook the way you
You
like
got
to be food.
Sometimes you gotta
Not everybody
navigate
can
it.
cook and it just tastes good to you out the gate. Like you gotta let
some
people
people
know.
are hard to learn.
You
They
can
just
lead
you
a
can't
horse
teach
to
people.
water,
But you can't.
but you cannot let them. I mean, but you can't make them drink it.
Exactly.
Facts. Facts.
Hey,
I was trying to give her the benefit of the doubt.
But now, see, I can cook, and even back in the day, like before I got all whippy in the kitchen, like I could still cook some stuff. Like I've always been decent in the kitchen. I don't know, it
Right.
just
oh,
Exactly.
I can't wait for everybody to go
and
to
I don't even
Cleveland
try it.
for the
It's
pop up
like
because I want to taste your cooking, dog. I ain't gonna lie, that black bean burger you made the other day,
it's
I was like, oh, that looked like that was good.
heavy, and it don't weigh you down, but it fill you up quick. Because like black beans are like really high in calories because they have no carbs. They have a ton of carbs in them, so they will fill you up quick. But they're healthy carbs because it's mostly fiber. Like they're really high in fiber, super high in protein.
And what was that you cooked today?
Oh, spaghetti squash lasagna.
Wow.
I didn't even get to eat mine yet. I
No.
ended up
You ain't even eat it?
I ended up having to do other stuff and get cleaned up and stuff.
I said you eating something. There was something you was eating.
I ate some of it. Oh yeah, I tasted it. Oh, it's delicious. Oh yeah, it's going down as soon as I get off of here.
How do Serenity like it?
No, she ain't trying none. She ain't trying none yet.
Okay. Let me ask the last dude you had. Did he eat your cooking?
He had one thing I cooked. He liked it.
Did he liked it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. I mean, have you ever had a man that didn't like your cooking?
That didn't like it. No, they who didn't try it. Like they wouldn't even. That's when I only eat 2 people cooking, and that's why I was like, oh yeah, this ain't gonna work.
Well, you had men to tell you that for real.
Yes, said he will only eat his mama cooking and his baby mama cooking.
That's not good, man.
Wow.
Man, that ain't good, man. That's not good.
Wow. Yeah, I've never had that.
He wouldn't even try. But he did drink my shakes. He would pop up. He would pop up for a shake.
But he won't eat your food. Okay.
Wouldn't eat my cooking.
All right.
Yeah,
That
was a weird
situation.
Like that's why I realized I was like, yeah, that's definitely a deal breaker for me. Like
Shayna, your man eat your cooking, Shayna?
Of course.
I mean, Shayna. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I know you from the South, so come on, we gotta get that Southern cuisine now.
Absolutely.
Shayna said on what was that Monday? You said it used to be out there in the field catching them chickens.
Listen, I'm telling you.
I said you said at the
wake
wheel.
up. Listen, yes, I used to be in the field. I used to chop the wood. Yeah, we going in the chicken coop and getting the eggs out of it. Like when I say I was on that farm getting it in.
Shucking the corn. Man, this is the example. I'm about to say this is example of a type of woman that you should go after. A woman that's not afraid to get dirty. And that's all 3 of the women that's on here. All 3 of the women on here. For a woman that's not afraid to work, not afraid to sweat. You get the little prissy women that be talking about, I'm about to break a nail. Oh, a sweat ball just came down my forehead.
Yeah.
Come on now. that's not the type of woman you want.
Spaghetti squash lasagna.
Listen, I know how to take the nails off and get dirty. Look, I used to work for a fire and water restoration company. I used to demo.
Oh, okay. You out there doing the work. Okay.
Yeah, like construction.
Okay.
Cutting up the carpet and yeah.
Hey, what's the story in the Bible? The lady, was it Ruth and Boaz? Is that the story in the Bible when she was out there in the field? Anybody know that? Anybody know that story? Ruth. She was the one that had a Boaz. She got Boaz or whatever.
That is her. But I don't know that story.
I about to say I don't know that
story, but I definitely.
I'm gonna tell you part of the story. Ruth went out there to the field and she was working with the men, and they told her she didn't even have to. But when she found out that Boaz was coming, she said, "No, I want to work out in the field." And when she went out there and worked,
she could be seen.
I tell you, Boaz looked at her
working with the men, and she keep. Boy, watch out. Don't worry, you ain't never gonna have to work another day in your life, baby. But just because I know you can do, and that's crazy. Like, if just because they know you can do it, they not worried about you doing it. Because it's not even that you like. Because if you can do it, they know that it's when they can't,
it'll get done.
Because like you can, they can be out of town. They can be tied up with something else. They can be hurt in the hospital. But they know the show will go on because they know you are able and capable.
Listen, I even know how to go outside and cut the grass. So yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. See, man, get your woman with rust on her knuckles, okay?
Look,
she got an ounce of rustles, okay? Get your woman, because if you see the rust on the knuckles,
let me get mine.
She a worker.
Hold on, my hands a worker. I ain't got no rust on it, but please leave.
Right, I don't got no rust.
No, I really got no rust on it now. I still get the manicures and keep it soft. I don't want no calluses on the hand.
Yeah, you got to know how to switch up. Yeah, got to switch up.
Yeah, right. A woman that's gonna switch up for you.
Yeah. You got to be prancy, then know how to get down and dirty.
Right, yes, right. Thank you, Doc. Get you a bottle of that body butter after you get your nails rusted.
It's creamy and it's gonna restore your moisture.
Girl, like I said. And then I got the
seriously.
Yes.
I almost said.
Rub down in body butter.
It smells so good too. Like
this is the RockSingle body butter commercial. Rub yourself down now.
This smell like super good.
I can't.
All right, okay, let's hop to it. Okay, we got 12 minutes. We 12 minutes in. Let's hop to it. Today's subject is part 2. Becoming the example. This gonna be a good one because I got to start off saying something. Everybody, please, it is important that we take 100% accountability for ourselves.
Absolutely.
And mind our own business.
Absolutely.
I think that's the problem. That's the problem right now with us.
Stay in your own lane. He hopped on for that. He's like, yes.
Man, a business that pays.
No, for real.
And that's it right there.
Yes, absolutely.
Seriously. Now, hold on. See, Selena, she about to make me go in, but I ain't about to go in. I'll let Selena be great. But yeah, see, we got to, because it's too many people I'm seeing. Like I'm having women that know me trying to play me. Like, hold on now. No, we're not gonna do things that way. Like my ex, she trying to come back into the fold, and she talking about well, can I write this on your wall? No.
What?
You ain't never wrote that on my wall, so why you doing this now?
Doing that now?
You know what I mean? She talking about
some attention.
Yeah, trying to come mark some territory.
We're not marking territory around. We're not marking territory. I had one
in high school.
I had one other day tell me that she said I seen on the post you wrote that you giving roses to all your beautiful baddies on your page. I was like, yes. What they getting roses for? The only one that need to be getting roses around here. I gotta do the neck roll, y'all. The only one that be getting roses around here is me.
Oh God.
So I had to let it down easy. I said, well, they was on my page before you, and if you happen to walk out, they gonna still be on the page.
Yeah.
Like what you need to do is see if you can maintain your spot. They got their spot.
Absolutely.
Maintain yours. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Mind your business. Mind your business and take 100% accountability for yourself. I'm almost at the point to where I see Doc about to get happy. I'm almost at the point where I'm about to resort back to my old ways and be like, yo, you gonna be in this position, this level until I elevate you to something else. Okay.
Yeah.
So right now, you right here. When I decide, then you'll be up there. Okay. Until then, you right there. So nobody gets the opportunity to say who can be on my page and who cannot be on my page.
And that's the problem.
That's
how you
crazy.
gonna say so? What you gonna control? Not just your page, but the page of the other person too. These people that you don't know, so you gonna stop them from sliding through on top posts because now all of a sudden all his posts gonna be only to you now or something. Because
she got life messed up.
she got something messed up. She need to go back and check.
Hey,
I can't make that
page like that. Yeah, you can't be on my page like that. Here's another thing too I want to get on. Okay, again with the accountability for yourself. I posted up something the other day. Yeah, it was a daily affirmation, and I was saying to bring a good man into your life. This lady, she gonna write on there. This is a good friend of mine, so I had to take it easy on her, and she gonna say, "Well, I gotta do the neck roll, y'all. Well, one and two, the men need to do it too." I was like, "Look, it's not about the man. This post says to bring a good man into your life.
Yeah.
Take the advice.
Man, this man may not want a man in his life, okay? He may not want no man in his life. It's about you. Talking about, well, and that's the thing though, for real. As you know, when we was kids, our mama and daddy tell us, stop, don't do this, don't do that. Well, let Johnny do it. Well, if little Johnny jumped off a cliff, are you gonna jump off with him?
Nah, I ain't little Johnny's mama. That's what I
listen, y'all.
Come on now.
Little Johnny mama ain't up in here raising you. So
this is all a part of becoming the example. You know what I'm saying? If you do the same thing you've already done, you gonna get the same result.
Yeah, you gotta change your mindset, change things.
Period.
Come on, talk to us.
You gotta switch it up. You can't always stay with the same mindset because you're gonna get the same answer.
But some of them people, they don't want to change. They
that's what it
like
is.
That.
They not ready for
like
change.
that.
They want to sit comfortable in that mess. That's what that is.
Or they want to call circumstance the reason for why stuff turned out the way it did. Instead of
the blame
taking control of one thing that they can take control of, themselves and their own actions.
Yeah,
I love it.
I can't make it make sense.
Yeah, but I was trying to control something else that's yours, your page, your phone. Yeah. Let me see your phone. No, you can't see my phone.
I don't do all of that. I get on my phone. You're gonna be upset. I tell them you're gonna be upset.
Don't be wrong. Because you find something.
Yeah.
You're gonna find it out because it's all in there. And make sure you read the conversations I have with my cousins and my friends because it's even more up in there.
Yeah, talk about you in the midst of it too. So
let me know when you're ready to get all your feelings hurt.
I tell them it's naked pics in there now. Some of the body's better than yours, so I don't want you to be hurt when you see these pics now.
But maybe they ready to see if they asking for property. They ready to see that.
You don't never be ready. No. You can never be prepared. You can assume. I'm better than mine. He chatting it up with these other women. They send the pictures, but you will never be ready for what the actual.
I be telling people don't ask questions you don't want the answer to, because people will ask the questions and want the truth. But then when you give the truth, they don't want the truth.
They don't want the truth.
Why you stop asking questions you don't really want the answer to?
I got how do my butt look in these jeans? How do my butt look in these jeans?
Flat.
Hungry.
Did she say hungry?
Yes, she did.
Hey, sometimes them booties be munching on them pants. You be like,
hey, what they say, Doc? Hey, what they say, Doc? You need some milk.
We go back to the beauty shop. The beauty shop. Give us some cornbread and color greens.
That's right. That's another reason, man, why you might need to get you a Southern woman, because they got collard greens, cornbread, rice, and beans on deck.
That's good digestion right there, actually. If you cook it properly, you don't add all like the extra mess to it. That is a perfectly healthy, fiber-rich, protein-rich meal right there.
Hold on, wait. Selena, her mother-in-law instructed her to do so. I thought she wanted to do it on her own. Okay, that's
hey, but
good.
She listened though. She ain't think she knew better, because it's a lot of people that I know my man better than, like, girl.
Thank you.
Yeah.
People got the big head.
Man, look.
She was feeling her
girl, I'm telling you, I raised him. I know what he looking for.
Right.
That's the seed I planted in him.
Come on now. That's the thing. We looking all in the wrong places. You know what I'm saying? You got women speaking for other women's vagina. You know what I'm saying? You need to speak for yours.
Straight ventriloquists out here. Like, y'all need to be paid. Y'all need a show, a road show, stage play, all of that. Because y'all out here like Jeff Dunham with the dolls and the ventriloquism. I'm like, man, look, Pinocchio. I'm trying to be a real woman out here, not Pinocchio.
And let me say this: when you are developing yourself, and when you're mastering singleness and learning how to, I heard Doc say this on Friday, stay in your lane, then then it won't be so hard to zip the lips. Because sometimes it's just good to zip the lips. This is for men and women. You gotta learn how to zip the lips, okay?
You gotta just be quiet.
When your woman is on her monthly cycle, she don't want to hear all that babbling, okay?
Big period.
She don't want to hear all that babbling. You know what I'm saying? What you need to do, men, this is what you need to do when your woman's on her cycle is go get a huge cup of lemonade, go get some Hershey bars, some Hershey Kisses, some chocolate brownies. You know what I'm saying? Get some ice cream or something. Get a Kit Kat. You know what I'm saying? This is what some red velvet cake or something. You know what I'm saying? And just set all of it in front of her, so she could just feel like she in heaven. That's what you need to do.
Mind your business.
Look, mind your business.
Don't ask me for nothing. Not a thing. Don't ask.
And hand her the remote. Hand her the remote control too.
And a heating pad.
Right, a heating pad. That's it.
There we go. That's
because thing is, with the thing though, the woman, okay, correct me if I'm wrong. The woman is during that period, the woman is cleansing herself, right? The body cleansing. And see, after she get through cleansing, boy, she about to be like a firecracker. And you're gonna need all your energy when she get through. Come on now, talk to me, y'all.
Big factuals.
That's factuals.
So instead of worrying about what's not going on, you better be making sure you're getting your water, because that's what kings do.
Come on, real man drink water.
Sure you're getting your fiber in, your vitamins, your antioxidants. You going and working out. Don't work out too hard.
To be a marathon.
That's gonna be a problem. So just get you a nice little good cardio or something going, and you need that cardiovascular so you can get them rounds going, because that's what happens when you get tired. You can't get it back up. So drink your water and get your stamina up by working out. Cardio.
Yes, tell them that.
That's it. Get
you some beets.
Yes, get you some beets. I used to drink beet juice. I used to press beets, and boy, the taste of them beets. From beets. Yeah, I used to press it, and boy, them beets, that stuff used to taste like dirt.
Dirt. That's what I tell people that all the time. It tastes exactly like a spoonful of dirt.
Like dirt. It stinks.
And I've eaten some nasty things in my life, and beets is one of them. I'm telling you, beets is one of them.
You gotta season them though. Like, and mix it with other stuff. Like, you can't.
I usually just put it in my shake. Yeah, I just put it in my shake.
That works too. But you got to make sure it's with enough other stuff, and it'll cut.
Oh yeah. You got to mix it. You can't drink it by itself. You got to mix it with other fruits and vegetables.
Because you will be drinking a cup of dirt.
It's horrible. The taste is horrible, but you're gonna have a lot of energy. Yep. I'm telling you, energy off the wall.
Yeah, that nutrition.
You be bouncing off the wall.
Energy off the wall. It's real.
Now I got to get on the ladies. Okay, ladies, when your man come on, your king, whoever you want to call him, All day. Well, he did this. Yo, you need to go get your son. Hand that man a pitcher of lemonade or whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's it. Give him some lemonade, and then give him a magazine or the remote control. Let him just go to his secret place and chill out for about 45 to an hour. Okay, and 6. Okay,
that's standard. That's standard
Yeah.
because you know how the same way you get tired and you want time to yourself. Like trust the other person does too. Like it's okay. And then that's the thing. That's where that insecurity starts creeping in because they really just want time to themselves, but you think them saying time to themselves means time with somebody else.
Yeah.
Even if it is time with somebody else.
Listen, you gotta trust them enough
none
to know
of your business. That's what minding your own business and staying in your lane means. Stop worrying about what somebody else got. Even if that somebody else is in the bed next to you, they are still a somebody else. They are not.
See, if they got stuff to do, they won't have to worry about nobody else. See, if you plan your day and get you a schedule and have hobbies and stuff, you ain't got to worry about what the next person.
You will be glad when they get up out your space.
Yes, you listen. like all right, see you later.
I can't wait for this man to go find something to do. If he tell me about Kyrie Irving one more time, nobody cares. Let the man go on vacation. I need vacation. Why he ain't take me on
Kyrie
vacation?
Hit that 3-pointer last night. Did you see Kyrie hit that 3-pointer last night?
Because he was well rested from that PTO. He better have did something because they was upset. They're like, "How you just go? We in the middle of the."
Right. You know, I know a guy. He was complaining about his woman always ordering stuff off of Amazon. So I had to ask him. I'm like, is she using your money? He was like, no, it's her money. I'm like, man, let her order that stuff off of Amazon.
None of your business.
I'm like, is she at peace when she ordering off Amazon? Yeah, she ain't causing me no problem. Let her order off Amazon. Do she take care of you after she get through ordering from Amazon? Do she give you what you need? Yeah.
Is the bill paid? Is the bill paid? Is there anything?
None of your business. It become your business. We start asking you for your money. Then
exactly. That's when it's a problem.
That's when it's a problem. But then let her do her thing.
But y'all ladies not off the hook either, though. Y'all ladies not off the hook either because I used to get this all the time because a lot of times I work long hours. You ain't never at home. I'm like, well, I'm out there working, trying to get this money. I'm getting this money. You know,
that
I'm like,
means well, that whoever it is,
that means they bored.
Too much time on their hand.
Exactly. They need to go find something for them to do because they already knew you was working when they met you.
Yeah.
So hello.
Why you working all the time? Like, well, you met me on one of these jobs.
Absolutely.
Hello. That's where you met me at one of the jobs. So you thought I was gonna quit the job once you came on the scene?
That's exactly That's exactly
because who is that? It was a song by one of them old singers, and he was saying that he said, "I got work to do." He was like, "I got bills to pay." Like he was saying, he was like, "I know you want me to be here all the time, but I can't because I gotta go work and get this money so we can't eat and live." Like, come on now. Like
sometimes y'all be clinging and stuff, be wanting to hold on to the man, especially when we talking about that time of the month, y'all be so emotional and clingy. Come on,
because
tell me
that's appropriating hormones.
I'm not clinging. I want you
to once you learn to control that, and when you see, I just started like learning to control mine, like maybe at the end of last year. And once you get to control and know what days that you have emotionally, for mine, I don't know about any other woman, but I have 13 days where I'm not going through anything. So you better catch me out them 13 days.
That's pretty much how it goes.
Mine's irregular, so it's just some months it comes, some months it don't. But I've learned to not be emotional with the situation. I just kind of figure out things to do. to not have to, you know what I mean? I'm not giving that to them because it's a me problem, not theirs.
Exactly.
So, you know, I just, you know, I've learned to just deal with me.
I had them holding all onto my arm and my shoulder.
I'm not doing all that. Nah, I'm not doing all that.
I don't even want to be touched.
I don't like clingy people, so I ain't
Hershey bar and watch Paula.
I don't even want to be touched. You can't even
watch
touch
Paula D.
I want my space. You going home.
Hey y'all.
Matter of fact, I don't even want you to come over. That's how bad I be. Just don't.
Big
the first 2 days, you better leave me alone, and then after that, I'm cool. But you know, I just want to be by myself, please, and eat cake.
The hardest. The first 2 days.
Yeah, first 2 days is the hardest. I just want to sit down and eat cakes and binge watch. Just leave me alone. That's it.
Well, thank you all for tuning in. At this time, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Pretty eyes, we shine the light on whatever's worse. Perfection is a disease of a nation. Pretty eyes, we shine the light on whatever's worse. Trying to fix something, but you can't fix what you can't see. It's the soul that needs a surgery.
Oh, okay. All right, we back. I like that song. It's a soul.
Let's go. I don't know what you're going through, but we stopped by to tell you that what's in front of you is bigger than what's behind you. Your destiny, your promise, your future. You might as well shout before you get it, because God sent me here to tell you that what he has for you is gonna be big. I believe that it's my season. You ought to declare that over your own life. Say, I believe that it's my time. It's my time. And I can feel it. Say breakthroughs in the room. It's yours if you want it. Anticipating. God's getting ready to move. Listen, you ought to declare this over your own life. Say it. God, he's working a miracle just for me. And it's gonna be. Hey, listen, I don't know about you, but I'm excited about my future. Why? It's gonna be big, yeah. I'm running into destiny, shouting into my promise. Why? God's gonna open the windows of heaven. Pour me out a blessing. I won't have room to contain it. Can't even try to explain it. But it's gonna be big. God is gonna blow your mind. God is about to blow my mind. Yeah. God's gonna open the windows of heaven. Pour me out a blessing. You won't have room to contain it. Won't even try to explain it. Why? But it's gonna be big. God is about to blow your mind. God is about to blow my mind. Hey, and it's gonna be big. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be big. It's gotta be big. Lord, let it be. Hey. My future is big. My destiny's big. My blessing is big. My promise is big. The new job will be big. My future is big. Lord, let it be big. And it's gonna be. Hey, God is about to blow your mind.
Is indeed a key. I'm going to start by intro. So I heard from a bird.
And welcome to Rock Truth.
In the Bible.
I won't have room. Why? God's about to blow your mind. God bless you. It's gonna be. It's gonna be.
right. Now we back. Okay. Man, that was good. I like that. God is about to blow your mind, and
that's my
song. That's my jam. I be here rocking.
Yeah.
Like, yes.
And see, thing is, when we get out of that negative way of thinking and start thinking more positively, God is gonna blow your mind indeed.
Okay. Everything you thought is gonna be that, then some, and everything you could never even think of.
He gonna do some things that what you just said, can't even think of. You thought you had it planned out, but God said, nope, I got something else for you that you didn't even see coming your way.
Okay. Even better.
Anyway, we talking about, welcome back to the RockSingle podcast, where we are always ready to mingle. Oh no, I'm just joking. Tonight we talking about becoming the example. That's right, the kingdom example. Okay, and with that being said, is that you have children or young people that's looking at you, or even older folks. I have older people that's watching me. They are watching your every move. They are watching. They are watching the words you say. They are watching your actions. They are watching the way you walk. They walking even the food that you put into your body, because they looking at you. If you out there saying that you a king, a queen, or whatever, they are looking at your every move, because some are trying to learn from you, and some is like, I'm about to call them on it or whatever. But whatever it is,
the cracks.
Right. Whatever it is, though, is we have to be, again, we have to look at ourselves and take accountability and stay in our lane and say, okay, how could I do this better? How can I do that? So I want to ask a question to the ladies. Okay. Let's say, I think it was Doc that said this. She said she don't like when men say, what you doing? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I want to ask, like, has the conversation that with men, has it evolved since you started dating, or has it stayed the same?
I would say it's evolved, because I don't get those type of texts anymore, like, at all.
Okay. You was getting it when you was younger, or maybe
a lot more. And
younger.
then also just like the type of guys that I was interacting with, because even when I was in school, like, I didn't get those texts because they were educated, so they had more words to use than 3 letters.
What you doing?
Yeah. And then it was like, if I did get that text, it was like code for something else. So
yeah.
And that's why I still take
you so mad.
Exactly. So that's what I take it as now. And if I know we're not on that level, like, why are you sending me this? Like, that's gonna automatically send me into like, oh.
Absolutely.
Stop that. This is PG. This is PG-13, dog. Stop that.
Don't go beat nobody up now, dog.
But yeah,
what about my other two ladies?
Like she said correctly before, it depends on who you used to be dealing with, and I've changed the growth status of who and I'm tolerating and allowing. So most of the time with my man, that question is because he hasn't seen me all day and he was just wondering how I was feeling and what I was doing at the moment and how the kids are doing. So it's not
like he actually wants an answer.
Yeah, he wants an answer.
It's not just to fill space.
Yeah, just what you know.
Yeah, small talk is dangerous. It's small talk. KT, Miss Karen.
Normally, I just do, like, if I see someone that's texting me like that, I just normally like switch it up. Like, how you doing? So, like, if I keep on texting them that, then they'll just eventually switch it up. Like, instead of saying, what you doing? How you doing? Like, it's none of your business.
I'm gonna tell you what got me laughing. I hate to laugh at this, but I thought about what you said last week. You said a man called you for 9 months.
Yeah.
No response.
With no response, it's still cool. Like, I would gave up. Like, what am I?
He was really persistent, and I met him at the gas station. And you know what? And it's sometimes I look at myself too. and maybe sometimes I just be sending people off. So
That had me weak. That had me weak. I'm like, how you do that for now, Mark?
Nah, I'm dead
I
mad.
mean, he was persistent. He probably thought he saw something he liked and wanted to
But
pursue. He was
you couldn't even pick up the phone and say, "Yo, I don't want you."
I mean, the first time I did, he just kept on. I mean, I could, I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah, but he kept on.
That's
It's something that he didn't want to give up on. But that wasn't the only guy. I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna brag, but it's
What
just
you give
something.
a number for?
Because it's like I try to give you a chance, okay? But if I see that you on a little cuckoo side like crazy, then I don't want to deal with you. Like you can I can't deal with that. That puts me in fear because I mean like if you doing this, like scared, like I have children, I can't be around you. You doing crazy stuff now.
He said time out. He said time out. Pause there.
Everybody's mic need to be muted except KT. Bring it to the screen because I gotta talk to her. I need to ask KT. Okay, you said if you cuckoo, what is your definition of cuckoo, and what did the man do to seem like cuckoo? Because I'm about to see something. Go ahead.
Okay, like I'm gonna give you an example. Like this guy I met in a gas station, and I gave him my number. He was a nice looking guy. He looked at cool, so I gave him my number, and I told him like you could call me in a few days, because I have my kids. So like I come home and I already got like 2 missed calls from him, like already, and I already told you give me a couple of days. I'll give it to you in a couple of days, and I already got like 2 missed calls. So third call, I'm like, okay, what is it? What happened that fast? And he was like, oh. I just want to know, you have your kids. I'm getting ready to pick up my kids. You want to go to the park? I'm like, no, I don't want to go to the park with you and your kids. So at that time, I just told him like, this is not gonna. I can't talk to you. You're a little on the cuckoo side, like
Thirst bucket.
yeah.
Wait,
Thirst
maybe he did. Maybe he didn't catch the part where you said call in a couple months. I mean, call in a couple days. Okay, no, I got it. No. If we got 3 women in there, if all the ladies gonna represent the ladies, I'm gonna represent for the men today. He probably was just saying, hey, he didn't catch that part, so he's like, hey, since I'm picking up my kids for the park. Hey, how about you come get your kids? I mean, you take your kids over here. They play, and man, you go for a walk.
We just met.
With me, right? Exactly. With me, if I want to put myself in danger, then I will. But I'm not about to let you meet my kids. And
how's that danger? How's that danger, KT?
We don't know
you. I don't know you. So I mean,
if you at the park.
Okay, it don't matter.
People don't get killed at parks.
And even still, like now he'll know why he go off and do some crazy stuff after the fact. Like, nah.
I'm saying it was daylight, right? It was daylight at the park.
No.
You got other families at the park.
Look, it was daylight at that time. Right. It was daylight at that time. And I mean, the whole situation.
Give me another example. I need another example. I need another example because that one, that's a little. I mean, I'm just saying he probably didn't hear it because another thing you talking about you already had 2 missed calls. I get that all the time when I give a woman my number. She already called my phone talking about I just wanted to see if it was a real number. Then I go to bed. I wake up with all kind of messages talking about I was thinking about you last night. Well, I was thinking about the Lord while I was asleep. So hey,
that's why she been getting fake numbers. Because me, I've never gotten a fake number before, and I feel like that's probably why she was. Because she probably gave off crazy vibes, and they was like, "No,
you just met me today. How could you be thinking about me already?" I was thinking about the Lord when I was asleep.
I didn't know dude
he was thirsty
too.
That's
thirsty too. She thirsty too.
Well, around there, if you thirsty around there, real men drink water.
Listen, she better go drink some water and stop talking while she thinking about you and just met you.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Okay. I got another one.
Y'all had a conversation.
How about? Okay, I met this guy. It was something about that speedway. That speedway was like really crazy to be me. I'm telling you.
Get some shell.
Okay, because meeting people at that speedway. Well, I don't live over there anyway, but that speedway was cool. Okay, but.
You in Hammond too. You in Hammond, so I already know how the women are, and I know how they are in Hammond. Cuckoo.
But the men are too apparently, because they just need to get together with their cuckoo self. Because I'm
I want to hear this though. Let me see.
But okay, so okay, again, I met this guy, a nice looking brother at Speedway. Okay, and it was just okay. He had a nice job. I think he was work for the rail or electrician. I forgot what he was doing. So I'm like, okay. But he was like, okay, you want to come to my house? This was like a couple of weeks later. And I'm like, okay, I'll come to your house. But come to find out, it was his mother's house. And it was kind of weird because his mom was at like right at the door, like almost waiting on me to come. Okay, it was kind of weird. And she was like, okay, I come in. And she was like, I come.
She made y'all sandwiches and juice.
I come in and she was like, okay. I come.
You want some snacks, baby? Did you eat
yet? I got some fresh pudding pops in the freezer. Bill Cosby gave them to him himself.
You want some of these cookies, baby?
Milky cookies.
Oh man, I'm hollering. Okay, ooh. So okay, and she was like, okay, have a good time. And I'm like, have a good time? What she meant by that? So it was just the whole set was weird. And me, I'm real like funny on smells. Like I can't do smells. And like his room smelled like old people house. You know how when you go to your grandma's house and it smell like that? And
like
it's like
mothballs.
Yeah.
Y'all like, you ain't right.
Yeah, and it's still like a lower level funk under that mothball smell. Like that's the thing that get the mothballs. It's the underlying.
So I'm like, okay. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna get out of here. So I'm like, oh, like, okay. And it would just so happen the next day was Sunday. Look at Slick, hey, she know I had we had a potluck that Sunday, and I said, you know what, I have to go make my potluck for Sunday, and that's how I got out of there. But but then you know what? I didn't put that against him because he stayed with his mom. You know, I didn't hold that against him. You know, so
Nah, it was. I know exactly what it was. It was that smell. I don't blame you because my room smelled completely different from the whole rest of the house. So
okay, maybe I didn't catch it, but walk me back to the beginning. You said I'm trying to figure out why was you at his house to begin with. Let me just ask that one.
He invited me over, so I went over there. But I didn't know he stayed with his mom. I didn't know it was his mom's house.
Pause, stop right there. Okay. He invited you over and you went over there. The last dude, he invited you to a park, a public place where lots of people was there, but you don't want to put yourself in harm's way. You go over this man's house. You went over to this man's house.
No, this is like after this wasn't that same day. This was like a couple of weeks like after we had like phone calls. This was the same day.
He ain't no creep then. If it's a couple weeks, that mean y'all have established a base after a couple weeks.
Right. Nah, I just know what my point is that okay, you know, I probably sent him off a couple of times after that because maybe I was judging him a little bit because he stayed with his mom. But I did, you know, I did see him after that. But then he called me. When he called me, he was like, "Hey, wife, how you doing?" And that threw me off. That was the end for me.
Here go another question. Did you ever think that it could have been his house and mom's living with him? Come on now, y'all got to think about that because this does happen in the real world.
No, because he had a smell. He told me, okay, because I met him at his mom.
Mothballs.
On the smell.
A lot of y'all shop in Bath and Body Works. Sometimes that stuff make my nose run.
Look, technically, that was his grandma's house that I met him at. Then the second time upon meeting him, I met him at his mom's house. So he didn't have his own house, put it like that. So yeah.
So it wasn't his house. Okay.
Wasn't his house. But and again, then it just smelled. I can't do the smells.
But you still went over there though. You went over there, you got in his bed.
Huh?
She said she went over. She said she went over there and got in the bed.
But you see the leaks in the sound.
She didn't say she went in the bed.
Wait, you get in the bed?
No,
she didn't say nothing about no bed.
Back it up.
I'm like, wait.
Hold on, before I commence the flaming, back it up. Okay, you said
how can I get in his bed when I couldn't get past the smell? I couldn't get past the smell.
Okay. So when you said you went in his room,
there was a smell. I knew nothing else.
Yes, happened.
So y'all didn't do nothing else once you got in the room.
He kept bringing her around to all of his elderly women's houses. Like, nah.
First of all, the thought to go over his house, and maybe that's wrong. When women go over men's house, I think that's a little, mind games. But especially at a certain time. But it was during the day. It was maybe like about 4 in the afternoon. So I don't think that's like a cause for nobody to think nothing's gonna happen. I don't know, but I feel like sometimes if you go over a man's house, maybe you should be clear. But I had no intentions of getting in his bed. That wasn't the whole point of going off his house.
Okay.
How?
PSA. Okay. She said she just said something about if you go over a man's house, maybe you should be clear. Yes, you should be. You should, as a man, you should let the woman know. Okay, expect the unexpected. Or if a woman should let the man know, hey, I'm liable to do this. I'm liable to do that. Yes, I do think you should express that, because people do have hidden agendas when they come over people's houses, or they have those hidden agendas. But now getting back to KT, grandma must have knew something was about to go down, because she said have fun.
Right. I didn't know what she meant by that. And already what she meant by have fun, but it wasn't no fun to have. That smell was not pleasant.
Hey, ain't on the smell.
No good with
you gonna hate on the smell?
Listen, smells. My nose is iffy when it comes to smells. It turns my stomach. I get sick. I get nauseous. No good.
So y'all don't shop at Bath and Body Works. Let's go.
I do, but that doesn't do anything to my nauseousness. It smells good.
It smells good. I'm talking about bad smells, like funk, like mold. I can't do that. I can't.
Mold is another one too. Like you can smell like they got water damage somewhere. Ooh. Like you can't smell
like water damage. Like
you can't smell that. You sure? And they got the nerve to be in the basement. It's like,
But the thing is, though, once y'all had to get started, you wouldn't even, that smell wouldn't even.
I'd have been
you wouldn't even smell that once you got started. You would have been into it.
That's a big. We are way too grown for that.
Yeah,
way too grown for what?
Just for all that.
All of it.
Your mom next door, your grandma next door, the smells. You too grown to be having smells, and you too be grown to be inviting women to your house, and you get your grandma next door. That's all I said.
Okay, but y'all not y'all are used to the back seat though.
I don't do back seats.
Come on, stop that. Stop. See,
I am not in high school.
What do you even be saying? Like, you just be saying anything.
We were doing good, but now y'all talking about y'all don't know.
I'm not in high school anymore. High school was back seats because I didn't want to do it in my mama's house because she was home. Listen, if I got my own place, if you can't do it there or hotel or your house, I'm good. It ain't happening.
Yeah.
Cena, I'm about to go to sleep. Cena,
you can go to sleep.
Look, I'm not in that. I'm not in that. I'm not in that.
I
say, hey,
in the situation, you need to be putting all of that stuff on the back burner and put all of your energy into getting out of those type of struggle situations. You don't have your own private space or the money to take someone somewhere to a private space, a nice hotel or something, go out to eat, go to like you don't have the money, the means, or none of that. Like, stay in your lane. That's what staying in your lane means. Like focusing on you, putting that energy and effort into you, not trying to reach out and be fiddling in somebody. No, get yourself into a place where it's comfortable, where you can be comfortable bringing someone into that space. Because I'm pretty sure he was like, I hope she don't smell that. Or he probably knows blind to it.
I'm not saying he's used to it.
He's probably used to it. So
he's
just
like used to it. Because I've been to plenty houses. I had this one friend. And he came outside, and I'm like, "What you doing? You frying chicken? Why you ain't tell me?" He's like, "I'm not frying chicken. Some houses just got that smell."
And that smell was all on him.
Wow. Wow.
I can't do it when it's smelling. Like, and then they try to put all that cologne on top of it, and it smells like the funky house and cologne. I'm like, and then that cologne got my eyes.
Playtime's over. Let's get back on y'all. Y'all talking about, oh, he gotta be grown, have his own place and all that. Okay. At the end of the day, one thing that I know about a woman is that women like spontaneity. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
It depends on the woman you're dealing with. I like spontaneity, but I ain't doing it outside.
I want to see where you're going with this because none of this is adding up.
I'll be willing to bet a pork chop, and I don't even eat pork. That these beautiful ladies that's on the panel. let me get proper. These beautiful queens that's on the panel of Rock Single tonight. I'll be willing to bet a pork chop that they like spontaneity.
It's nothing wrong.
You want me to go further? You want me to go further?
I say, look, if he have his own house or apartment, whatever you want to call it, and I have my own place, and it just so happen we in a car and nature car, I don't see no wrong with that. But if you ain't got no house and we just doing because you don't got no place, that's a problem.
Thank you, KT.
I'm gonna keep it real because my body don't float and croak like that anymore, and I have helmets, so I'm not doing it in the car.
You from the South?
I have a bad back. I have a back injury.
I got issues with the back, so we're not doing it in the car. We not crazy.
I wish I had pictures
of my bed, and let's get it where it's going. I
used to have a full size van.
That's cool. I don't want no van either.
That walk had a bed in the back.
Yep, that's what the full size
with the curtains. And I had that van for 7 years. I almost cried when I had to junk that thing.
I bet you did.
That van,
that was his.
That van got me money too. So y'all laughing, but that van, I moved people houses in that van.
I bet you did.
But y'all right now talking about, so I got leg injury, this injury. Okay. Thank you, KT. Thank you, KT, for keeping it real.
Did you hear my interview on Monday? The ailments that I have. Did you listen to anything?
I was in and out. I think I heard something. I think you said you had
I'll tell you what I got. I have fibromyalgia.
Yeah, that's all I'm about to say.
I have ankylospondylitis, which is arthritis in my spine that goes to the rest of my joints, like rheumatoid arthritis. If I can't do a regular 9 to 5, I ain't about to be in nobody van, car, or anything else because it's hard to stand, lay, walk, everything. I got bursitis in the shoulder, bursitis in the hip, arthritis.
That's understandable. Okay,
so this is why I tell you no.
You said lay you right on the bed, lay you on the king.
Yeah,
lay you delicately on that queen size.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
The thing is, in my house, I'm gonna have me a California king. I have one of
those too.
I don't want nothing less than a California king.
Listen, I need to be comfortable because we're gonna have issues.
What's your injury, Doc? What's yours, Doc? God, you just got to working out.
I have a herniated disc in my spine, so. Wow. After time, as my spine compresses, it actually makes the disc bulge out. So that's why I do yoga and stuff, because I have to keep my spine stretched. I have to keep the blood flowing and all of that stuff. Like
absolutely.
Otherwise,
so you have to be laid delicately too on the queen size.
Yeah, and if I sit too long, that actually compresses my spine. So working that desk job was like not a good. And then I got in a car accident, so that
that triggers it too. Yeah.
Okay, y'all off the hook. I let y'all off the hook. Y'all off the hook. But I'm just saying for the ones that's listening is that, spontaneity. That's all I was saying. You know what I'm saying?
I understand. I'm just talking about my elements. I can only accountability. Look, my accountability for me.
But I definitely pay for it the next day. I can't sit up too fast, because the hinge kind of
like you need to borrow my cane. I got a cane in my
and then my daughter run up, wanted to get picked up. I'm like, girl, you gotta give mommy a second.
Yes,
my back not ready.
I'm with you. I understand all that.
Okay. I will. Maybe you can be a little bit more creative in that area because Yeah, the mothballs. Okay. What about now? For real, like a hotel or something?
Yeah, but he didn't do that. He
didn't do
already
that
took the L.
though.
He already
No,
took
but
that
see,
real big
I'm gonna tell
L.
you what went down. KT, she already was like, no, I ain't gonna. KT didn't tell him that it was the mothball smell. I already know she didn't tell him it was the mothball smell. So she already gave him that L. She was giving that L when she walked in. See?
No, I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you what killed it for him. When his mama answered the door, like,
and she was waiting. She was waiting at the door. She was already
waiting
ready.
at the door.
Why should
like
somebody's
that's too
mama
much
ever
going
keep
on.
you? Why should somebody's mama ever keep you from doing what you gonna do?
Nah, it's the weirdness.
No.
It's like why,
Yeah,
like that's too much in your business. Then that means she's gonna be that much in my business. I don't
You know
know.
how many times I just snuck them downstairs in the basement?
Look at you talking about snuck them.
I can't.
Stuck them downstairs in the basement.
I can't. No.
I went sneaking.
You know what? Because of
sneaking,
his job, and and I feel like you should have been, a little bit well off, just it's like he was doing good for himself. He had cars, like he remodeled his whole car. I feel like you should have been in your own place.
No, that's
like
not. He wasn't using his money. Probably he was using his money to remodel his car.
Exactly.
that costs a lot of money. And
his priorities was in the wrong
he
place.
hustling back.
Yeah, I will say that's a little strange, right there. I give you that because if you're an electrician and you got bread, you really should have your own place.
Yeah, but I
Take
mean,
note,
if they they don't have to get their own place, they can stay. They can just stay with their mom. Then that's extra money that they can put into stuff they don't need. Like,
yeah, but it was a deal breaker. Like, even if that was the thought in my mind to even, I'm finna get lucky today. Like the mom, it just threw me off. Like, it's just
I already know. As soon as you said that, like she was waiting. Like,
a man gotta have his own spike.
You were coming. Like,
what
conversation did they have?
Exactly. You have to. If I have my own car and my own, then because I don't want you calling me up talking about I need a ride, like, because I might be busy. I can't give you no ride.
I don't play that. No.
No,
I do not give rides. I don't give no rides. Especially when I'm first meeting you. Now after a while, okay, I'll give you a ride, but yes, I want you to have your own car. I want you to have your own car because I can't do the bugaboo. I cannot do that.
Listen, can you come pick me up? I need to go to the nail shop.
Yeah, and it'd be like frivolous stuff. It don't even be like useful stuff. Like, I need to go get to work. I missed the bus and I don't want to be late because they probably gonna fire me. Can you? That's a whole different scenario. And they don't even be offering gas. Like, it's just like you obligated. Like, give me.
My sister just called and she said she's cooking tacos tonight. You want to go over there?
But some stuff that's useful. We're gonna get some tacos.
Yeah.
Oh, you like tacos?
Yeah, no, but that's how I was. If I asked for a ride, I was offering something. I'm either giving you gas money or I'm gonna feed you. Like, what you want something to eat? We can stop. Go ahead, order something to eat. You eating. So I'm not just looking, for something for just expecting you to do it without that's too much.
I'm getting this spirit, doc, that you hard on me.
I am because
I can feel it. I can feel it.
Like I was a full-time student and I worked 3 jobs when I was in school. Like, yes. So trust me, if I could do that, you can work 1 job and be able to sustain yourself. Like,
okay, now here's the question for the ladies. Seriously. Is it a deal breaker if a man don't have his own spot? If he living with his mom or whatever, is that a deal breaker?
Yeah,
it depends on the situation.
Yeah, I'm about to say it depends on the situation.
Because sometimes they'll move in with their mom to take care of her. That makes sense.
Yeah,
but if you just living off of her because it's convenient, less much, that's too much. No,
but then
that means you're still building for yourself.
How many times you done heard that story? Then when you go over there and say, "Mom," the way they talking, you think Mom, she incapable of doing her own thing. But Mom, she just as young as I am and vibrant, and she carrying on with her life. How you helping your mom? Your mom helping you. So
yeah, that's why you gotta make sure you can go and see. Like, when can I come in? You want me to come cook for you? It's fine. Like, I'll cook for y'all. What your mama like to eat? Because I want to see what's going on.
Here's the thing, though, Doc. I'm about to double back on you, Doc. if we are staying in our lane, minding our business, why do we even care? Why do we even care if they got their own place at night?
Well, when it's starting to where you starting to ask me and you want to be in my house and in my stuff, that's when it's a problem. That's why.
Because I don't bring men to my house because because I got girls. So you're not about to come to my house, and then once you come to my house, I have a clean house, I cook. So then you're gonna get used to that. I had one man come on my house like, you got kids? Where the kids at? I'm like, my kids are in the room. That's how quiet they was, and that's how clean my spot was. It didn't look like I had kids. So then you don't want to get comfortable. Then no, it's time to go. Yeah. So you got to have your own spot. You can't get comfortable in mine.
You said they gonna get used to that. Why a man can't get used to that if he gonna be your man?
Yeah, but you can't stay there because my kids stay there. So you can't get used to it. Yeah. No. So, men like nice things. So you cook and you got a nice spot. Your kids is quiet. Don't no man like no noisy kids. So
your friend you with now, he don't stay with you?
No, he got his own spot.
And y'all been together?
Together for 5 years, and it took him 3 years to meet my kids. Like, he didn't meet my kids. Like, when he came over, my kids was fast asleep. He didn't see my kids.
So what y'all gonna do when y'all get married?
He see them now, but you know what? I always say when I get married, I still want a separate room. Like, you go in your room and I go in mine.
No, she mean like the she shed, the her cave, that type of situation.
I want my own room.
You gotta have your own space.
Yeah, because
to be
my
by
mom,
yourself to yourself.
Yeah, my mom, her guy, they've been together since I was in high school. They not married or nothing. But my mom, she got her own room, and he got his own room, and and it works like that, and that's how I want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, my mother has been with my mother's been with her boyfriend since I've been 9, and they don't live together, and I'm 40. So, yeah.
Whatever works. Yep. Whatever works.
And that makes sense because not everybody is a good roommate. Like, you might love them to death and love spending all the time that you can with them, but they just do not make a good roommate. And that's a whole different situation living with somebody, because I'm like particular about stuff. And when I leave stuff, I like for it to be where it is.
Exactly. And when I'm sleeping, I like quiet, and I have a big thing on snoring. And if you're snoring, I'm trying to put a pillow over your face, cover your nose. I'm not trying to kill you, but
she's trying to murder him. She's taking him out because he's snoring. How about just roll him on the side? Figure out what side.
Sometimes that don't stop. Sometimes they just
scared, y'all. KT, see, look at that smile. KT got a nice smile, but you better watch out. Hey, what Belleville DeVoe say? You better watch out. You better watch out. Oh
man, I can't do the snoring. That bothers me. I'm like, man, when I was with my kid's father, I used to try to do everything. He'll wake up like, what happened? I'm like, you snoring, but he don't know, and he used to talk in his sleep. So I like wake him up, and he don't even know that he was talking. And I'm like, would you be quiet, because it'll bother me? And I'm like, he's like, come on, let's go. And I'm like, I'm getting up out of my sleep, like, where we going? The whole time he talking in his sleep.
That'd have been no good.
I used to have one that snored that she'd wake me up. Her snoring was so loud, I wake up. Yeah. Hey, what's going on?
Yeah. Get some nose plugs. I don't know.
Yeah, it's annoying. Yeah.
It is.
Why? Okay. They said it's time for us to bring it to a close. So ladies, what we learned today?
Stay in your lane and mind your business.
Stay in your lane and mind your business.
Stay in your lane and mind your business, and be blessed.
Get something to do with your spare time. If you want more of the other person's time, find something else to fill that time. If they can't give you that time, then put it to productive use.
Absolutely.
Also, do not trip on the man if he's taking care of his mama and paying the bills. Okay, don't even trip on the mothball. I learned that too. Don't trip on the mothball smell. Bring you a package of Bath and Body Works in your purse, and when you smell the mothball, you just scram away. You scram away.
The lady was on board, and he went, wait, what?
I'm just saying, bring your Bath and Body Works with you, and if you smell something that you don't like, you can just spray it. You know what I mean? Just spray it away.
Look, the whole house just need to be Fabulosa, Clorox, and clean.
There you go. Keep that in the trunk of your car just in case.
That's too much.
I'm just saying, just in case, because I mean, I'm all about making things work, and it sounded like you and that guy, y'all had something, but the fact that he called you wife, I mean, isn't that what you want to be one day, as a wife?
But not at the 3 weeks. You can't call me wife.
Okay, I've been called. I can't say what I've been called, but you know what I'm saying? I've been called that, like, right when I first met a woman. Women have said things to me right when they first met me, and you know what? And it turned out, it turned out to be good for as long as it lasted. But I'm single though, so hey.
No, it was just a little weird. He already putting the title on me, and we didn't even discuss that. I see if we already discussed that. We didn't even discuss that, and you calling me your wife. That was a little weird.
It sounded like that was a paid name. It sounded like that was a paid name that he gave.
Call me honey, sugar
Right.
cake, not wife. Yeah, that's yeah.
Like
that's
I said, sound like you trying to bookmark.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
so I could have get. He wanted me to get all excited. Oh, he called me wifey, so I choose him. Like,
he thought
excited.
He had one. That's what it was.
Yeah, exactly. But that was a total turn off.
Tell you what it is. This is what he did. He called you wife because he could see the potential in you.
He don't know me. How you can see a potential after 3 weeks? Like, that's a little weird.
Did you show him any wifey anything? You didn't show him like you didn't cook him anything? You didn't wash or nothing for him? None of that? Okay. Well,
phone call every now and then. That's it.
Okay. I give you that. Selena K, where you at, Selena K? You talking about you been hollering. Come on in there, Selena K, because I don't want to flame you. I don't want to flame you now. She talking about she's taking a self-care night. Okay. You taking self-care. Okay. Who is that? Somebody said something.
That's the Twitch user.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're getting our comments now. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot all about that. Okay. Oh, there she go. You good now?
I'm chilling. I'm trying to just chill.
Okay. How was the Dead Sea Salt? How was it?
How was the Dead Sea Salt? I'm still in it. So it's cool. It's definitely relaxing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to know. I enjoyed the show. It was amazing. Great show. Now I'm ready to have my moment. Peace. Nothing.
Yeah, you're not taking your own advice, Ty. You're supposed to just give her lemonade and the remote and let her be.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hold on. Stop that. I'm asking her a question. What about the mimosas? Would you like a mimosa? on ice?
I would like a mimosas with the S. I would love a mimosas with the S. Yes.
Okay. See, that's what I'm saying. I can see that, I can carry it like that. You know what I mean? I carry it like that for you. Okay. Selena, let me ask you, Selena. No, I gotta ask you, is it okay for a man to live with his mama? Because I think this is a real big problem in society today. Is it okay for a man to live with his mama?
I think so. I mean, if again, you don't know how people's situation is set up, that's one. But then also, as long as it's checks and balance, like if both know their roles and positions, and ain't not, especially the mother isn't trying to overstep or usurp her authority over the friends that he had in his life. Yeah, that's the issue. But as long as she's placed, and then what's the issue? Because again, you don't know.
And the reason why I say this because y'all don't even know the number of women that I dated that stayed with family members grandparents, all that. They stayed with a little bit of everybody. I dated so many women that stayed with they mothers or brothers and sisters, and I had to come in there and hang out with them. Like, I got a room over here. We come over here to the room. Like, okay, I had to hang out in there. It was a little awkward, but their situation was set up where that's where they was at for the time.
Right, right. No, I totally agree. I get exactly what you're saying. Um, I think that again, it just depends on. It ain't even depending upon the state situation. I don't know. As long as it's checks and balances, and they got their mommy in check for the most part, as far as
Right, but
everything.
I just
Hopefully, prayerfully, because she raised him. I would think that she would have already placed herself, so it wouldn't be an issue.
So are you telling me that some of the men that you all have dated, the mom sometime oversteps their boundaries?
I've
yeah.
never
Yes.
personally experienced it, but I've seen it.
Well, I
Yeah.
see
Very
everybody
uncomfortable to
say
witness.
yeah. And you know what I've seen,
Yeah.
I've heard that happening too, where the mom, told us. I know the mom. She told us one girl talking about, well, I'm his first love. You gonna be the second one.
That
You
doesn't
know,
see.
because
That's sick. That's
you
sickness.
have you have moms, they don't have a relationship of their own, so
Hmm.
they think that their son is their date, like who they're dating, and
Yeah.
and they get in all that, like she needs to find business of her own, and once she do that, then and then you got these mama boys, he gonna always be my baby, and she don't want to let him go, because she was a single parent, and just to see him move on is hurtful to her. So yeah,
And
you
then
got some men like that.
you got some mothers who are just controlling. They got their own husband. They just control everything that come in and out and gotta move, gotta know, gotta that's that again, it's a sickness. Like you're very manipulative, you're very controlling. Cause again, like I was talking about earlier, you don't have nothing going on. You don't have you don't have a life. And majority of these type of women, they didn't get a life while they had children. They felt like, oh, since I got children, I got to put my stuff on hold. Nobody told you to do that. That is a lie. You still have children. Them children gonna be gone. You better live your life. And that's why even with marriage, the order is different. People think that they'll even say like, "Oh, my children before anybody." No, they're not. In
Right.
order, it is the husband, and it is then the children. Like they're not first.
Right,
They're not
exactly.
first, but they put their children above. Because again, I mean, it's a sickness, a lack of knowledge, and then just behavior that's been taught. But it's people try to control other people's
And then
lives.
it's a lot of blended families too. It's somebody else's kids
Yep.
that's being put over
There you
this
go.
new man in the
There
home,
you
and
go.
then the kids see that, and then they don't respect him
Yep.
because they know that they're more important than him to you. So they're going
Yep.
to treat him like he's less important, and then that's going to
Yep.
cause a problem. So
Lack of communication, lack of again when the roles ain't established and stuff,
But you're
and
right. That's
people
what I was
like
about to
yeah.
say. That when you, because you got real fathers that don't have say so in their kids, because they they they're not standing up and taking responsibility for their role. So they're letting the woman do everything, which you have some say so in raising your child too.
Hmm.
Like you everybody have a role. The woman have
Absolutely.
a role, and the husband have a role, and he's just lacking his role if he's not getting off, because there's no way if you marry and you in your kids' business because your husband is not
Correct.
in your business. When you
because
got a
he tell you
Correct.
like,
husband,
girl,
yeah,
leave that boy alone.
yeah.
Let him
When you got a husband, he should be in your
get you
business.
together.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Most definitely, yeah, most definitely. Yes, we must stay in our lane, mind our business,
Oh yeah.
because it's a sickness that's messing us up. You know what I'm saying? Too many people talking about, well, what about that person?
What about them?
I had somebody yesterday tell me.
Right. I don't.
I had somebody yesterday tell me that I should have been a therapist, but you know what? I can't even give therapy to myself. I say that's right. Try being
Exactly.
Mm,
try getting you some therapy before you talk
mm.
about being
Come on.
therapist to
Come on.
somebody else. Try
Come
that
on.
one.
Come on now. Come on, teach now.
I mean, because
Come on and
that's
teach
that's
now.
that's just it. Everybody trying to offer advice out here, but they ain't taking none of it themselves.
Man, that's
Absolutely.
Like you don't never say something and think like that sounds like something. You know, I'm gonna try that, and we can reconvene, and we'll both see how it worked out for us.
Right, I'll let you know about it.
You know what you need to do.
Right.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I remember one time I was trying to lose weight, and this person, he was way bigger than me, but he telling me, well, you need to do it like this. I'm like, well, why you ain't been doing it like this?
Okay, here we go.
I used to have
I need to know why.
Yeah,
I used to have somebody. I used to know somebody that used to tell me how to make money, and I'm like, if you got the idea, well, why you ain't making money? Why you don't have no money then? Like, if you giving me this idea, well, you need to do it then. So I can see the
I don't
result.
want to get on that. I don't want to get on that because it's so many people on my page. Some of them I done had to get up off of the. They got be coming on, act talking about some. You want to make this. You want to make that. You want to make this.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yeah, but wait. How about a couple weeks later, they in the inbox talking about, hey, bro, can you loan me $5?
No, they don't.
No.
Nah, come on,
$5.
Man.
I'm like, but you on there trying to teach me how to make a fortune, but you just beg for $5.
Oh yeah, no, that's
crazy. Yep, there go that phony showing up, and then when you find out, it gonna come out sooner or later. You you don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And that's why it's important that we stay in our lane, man, our business, because whatever's done in the dark is gonna come to the light.
Exactly.
Naturally.
Yeah.
It's natural. It's very natural. That's why you don't even have to like it. But again, see, even in relationship, these are opportunities. They're not opportunities for you to run away. Even when God reveals to you the type of people that you're, before or you're involved with, it's not for you to run. It's for you to see. So you know how to properly treat them. So just for instance, somebody is a thief. You know they're a thief. It's not for you to say, hey, they can't come over my house. No, you can come over, but now I have to put up a boundary. You can't come to the back. And because I'm your friend, I'm going to put things up so you don't get tempted. I'm going to have this bathroom prepared for you, but it's not for me to go away from you. I seen a post the other day, and here's the thing, it's these Facebook cliches, and just because something sound right don't mean that it sound. No. And so somebody posted and they were saying, you're supposed to pretty much love somebody. However, you're supposed to have a boundary with this person. Like you're supposed to love them, forgive them, but still they can be over that. Like you're dealing with them in a sense from a long handled spoon. But then you have to put the formula in. The formula has to add up no matter what you do. And so when you look at that, is that what God did to you? Because that is exactly how you're supposed to treat people. So if God has forgiven you, yet he put you over there, or he doesn't deal with you, or then that means that that's what you're supposed to do. But that's not what he does. He has forgiven you and act like it's nothing. That's restoration. And what we have right now is people who just want to forgive, but they don't want to restore. And restoration is putting you back in a position prior to you failing me. So in relationship, even in marriage, you're going to get married. It's never going to be perfect because you're both imperfect people. And so this is now opportunity for you to love another just like God do you. So this is what I'm talking about. You being 100% whole, you single. This gives God the opportunity within you to show up and be whole, one, single, two, and cover your sins, correct your sin. You know what I'm saying? He never asked you to be perfect. He needs you to be imperfect for him to be him possible.
That you bring up a great point, because that's another thing we need to get on. That's what I was trying to get at too, because I think we really meet great people with great potential, but sometimes we don't give them a chance with the mothballs.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I just feel like some people don't get themselves a chance, because if you know that you want to be with this person, then you shouldn't do off the wall crap. Like you should have your place intact, because people just can't do smells like me. So clean your room.
No, but then if Matthew said when the
Let the
enemy
man know.
strikes.
Let the man know you can't do smells. See, he may not even know
It
that.
shouldn't matter. He shouldn't do smells. It shouldn't matter. Like
But it's
you
mothballs though. It's mothballs. Some people mothballs smell good. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
that's not a thing. That's not a thing.
They
Girl.
will
Sheena,
say no.
Sheena,
It's not a thing.
Sheena, do you like the smell of
It's not a
mothballs?
thing.
No, he knew that house had a smell and he got
Selena, do you like the smell of mothballs?
I don't, but I don't care. That's not.
That's not gonna stop you. That's not gonna stop you from missing out on a
I
blessing.
can't.
Is that what you're
No.
saying?
I'm saying I'm gonna
You
talk
go-
about it. I'm gonna say something about it. I'm gonna communicate. Like, yep. Okay, is it a necessity for these mothballs? Is there a reason? Is it a purpose? I'm gonna ask.
They his mamas. They his mama's mothballs.
Okay, well, if it's his mama's mothballs, then this is okay. I get it. That's it. That's all.
Okay, then tell me this.
It was more
Tell
than
me
just
this though.
mothballs under that smell. It
Okay,
was
tell
not
me
just
this.
mothballs.
Selena, would you let the mothballs
No, that smell like mothballs then.
keep you from getting
I
your
don't even
blessing?
know.
Would you let the mothballs make you miss out on your blessing?
Hey, listen, I'm not even gonna let myself make me miss out on my blessing. So no.
Well, come on then. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. Move them, girl. Get that whip out that white diamonds. Move that mothball smell about the way.
Nah,
It's
and it
great.
wasn't just the mall. It was too
It
many
wasn't
signs.
just the
Wrong
mothballs.
turn, wrong direction. This is not the right way.
and
Like,
yeah,
do not
you know
enter.
what?
It was
Because,
so many signs. Like, no.
Yeah, because you know what?
God's got a blessing.
Someone's gonna come over there and they're gonna sit with him all day and they're gonna ignore that smell. But it wasn't just me.
It's somebody out there for him.
Yeah, it's a top for every pot.
And she was moving. She was
Yeah.
moving out the way to let his blessing come in.
Exactly.
So, in order to get a blessing, you gotta be a blessing. Sometimes to be a blessing, you gotta move up out the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, that's listening to this podcast. Please do not let certain things get in the way of a blessing.
Because you know what? She probably got mothballs at her house. So they clean together and they just they just having a mothball party. A mothball party. So that's fine. I'ma move out the way so you can find your mothball
What is
girl.
that
I'm
aroma?
right.
Oh, it's
She's
mothballs. What brand do you use?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm about to say something though about the fried chicken.
Thing.
I'm about to say something about the fry. You said it was a guy you was with. He smelled like fried chicken when he came outside. Hey, I'm gonna tell you this girl I dated. I kind of had to let her go on technicality because the back of her neck smelled like fried pork chops. I could not get that smell out. I could not get that smell out of my nose because even after she would scrub her back, and still I still smell pork grease on your neck.
I can't.
This is a real pork. You just
eat a lot of it.
I'm at 100. I'm keeping it 100. That bag smelled like pork grease. She did.
That's probably why, because you become like people think
tenderloin was her friend.
Hey, you are what you eat. Like you think what you eat.
That stuff starts sinking through your pores. It's through your pores.
You stick to your pores.
And your skin is actually your biggest organ that helps remove toxins from your body. So
come on now,
all the bumps and smells and all that is going to show through your skin first.
Yep, exactly.
Taste.
That's like if you eat garlic. If you eat a lot of garlic, believe me, down there, gonna smell a little garlic. So you can't be
all of that. Yeah.
Lord,
but it's very healthy for you. So
I do not want to be tasting no garlic. I do not want to taste no garlic.
It's not going to taste like that. It'll smell like it.
It could smell down there like garlic. If you eat a lot, it's gonna come, down there.
Dog, you don't really want me to speak on that, do you?
What?
Do you really want me to speak on that? You tell me it won't taste like garlic.
I mean, if you tasted some garlic, I guarantee you it wasn't garlic.
I got a story. I got a story.
Unless you was trying to scare a vampire away and snuff some up there or something.
It wasn't garlic. It wasn't garlic. It wasn't garlic, but she when she eat onions go through her pores.
Onions too. Yeah, onions too. All of that.
Onions too.
Those really aromatic. If it smells like that and you makes your breath smell like that, everything that comes out of your body is going to smell like it.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But what? That didn't stop me.
Asparagus is going to smell like that too.
That didn't stop me from getting my blessing though.
But see, you knew where it came from though.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Now, if that was a first impression, you'd be like, "Oh no, see, they over. You gonna be leaving all her messages on red and not respond, all of that." And she probably just had like some really garlicky, oniony, like chicken marsala that day, and she was probably a little bit on the acidic side, and it got real jazzy down there, and she just didn't know that the culmination of her diet that day was gonna
bring some peppermint,
make her miss her blessing.
I'm bringing some peppermint oil or something, some clove oil. Get some clove oil. We're gonna sweeten that smell up.
Put that directly on it. Look. Stuff does not go down there.
We're not gonna put it on there.
Water.
Okay.
Water.
You can't put
I'm not saying put that on there.
Soap, you can't it's very the balance is very sensitive. Like you have bacteria that live there that keep everything copacetic. The minute you start putting stuff down there, it kills off certain bacteria and you'll get an overgrowth of another bacteria. And that's where things like BV comes from, yeast infections, all that stuff already lives down there. The problem is it's an overgrowth, and then that's where the situations happen. But like the other stuff, chlamydia, gonorrhea, all that don't belong there.
That don't live there.
Exactly.
That don't.
I like this podcast because you get to learn. You get to learn other stuff that has to do with dating. You get to learn other stuff like about PV and HPV, all that stuff. I mean that's really serious because and I'm glad you got on this because the thing is we really have to pay attention to who we entering because it's some stuff out there now that will catch you 5 years later. You know what I'm saying? You'll think you got a clean bill of health. 5 years later, you can't even walk. You get crawling. And you trying to figure out what it is.
The curable stuff is becoming incurable because it's becoming antibiotic resistant. So the gonorrhea and chlamydia that you thought you could just get rid of with penicillin is a very strong antibiotic. So the fact that they've been using penicillin to cure that is a problem in itself. And so in doing that, it made resistant strains of that bacteria.
Penicillin, now you said it ain't good?
No, penicillin is a very strong antibiotic. It kills everything. Yeah. So if you're taking penicillin, then that means that you have a very resistant strain of that. So if they gave you penicillin for chlamydia or gonorrhea or something like that,
Well, let me ask you.
Also, make sure you take the entire bottle. If it says 7 days, take it for the whole 7 days. That's how you make sure you don't end up with some that survive. That's how you get the antibiotics resistant strains around because you didn't take your whole prescription. Take it all. Take all of it. On time.
Is it bad to take penicillin or get a penicillin shot before sexual intercourse?
What do you mean is it bad? If you have to take penicillin, why are you having sex? Because you have an infection if you have penicillin.
I used to encourage men, if they are going to be with a woman that they're not familiar with, just go and get you a shot of penicillin.
No, it don't work like that. First of all, it doesn't work like that.
Oh my goodness, it's not going to cure it before it happens.
Exactly. Yeah, and then if they're exposed
so it's got to happen.
It's not. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not like
it's not preventative. It's not preventative.
Yeah, it ain't gonna prevent it.
It's not gonna prevent it.
So they still gonna get, even though they taking it, they still can get it. Okay, I get it.
And you can actually still contract stuff with condoms. That's why it's very important to go and get tested regularly. Know your status.
So
and then
that means that we
also
shouldn't even use condoms then.
I mean,
nah, that's not a good advice.
I'm saying, based off of the information I'm getting.
No, they reduce the risk
really is
greatly. So it makes it very possible to avoid contracting it, but it's not 100%. The only thing that's 100% is abstinence, not having sex. That's the point of not having sex, so that you don't have these problems. You don't have none of those issues.
How am I supposed to get my blessing?
Your blessing ain't between the legs.
Right.
Stop it. Stop it.
Hey, wait, you said my blessing, wait.
It's not between her legs. Cut it out.
Thank
How do
Okay.
you know?
That is not
You don't
it.
know. My
That is
blessing
not
can be
Imagine.
anywhere. My blessing can be
It
anywhere.
ain't
You know,
there.
just
It
like
Well, it
ain't
ain't
anywhere.
there.
God already
like no,
said
wait,
where
It
it
wait.
was,
ain't
and
Just
he
there.
like
never said it was
KT,
If
there.
it
just like
is, then
KT was
marry
meeting
her.
men,
If
just like
it's that,
KT
marry her.
was meeting men at the gas station. She was finding blessings at the gas station. I could find a blessing in between that. Come on, look at the
I
Bible.
can't.
You keep
No,
on
God,
trying
no.
God
to
told the
find
disciples.
blessing
It
in
He
between
didn't.
your
told the
legs.
disciples that the tax money was inside of a fish's mouth. Come on, don't play with me today. Do not play with me. The
Oh,
tax money
okay,
was inside of
okay,
a fish mouth.
Ain't no tax
Uh-uh.
but he
money
didn't
in
have to
between
marry
her
that
Don't
fish.
legs.
mean, but
He
he
didn't have
never
to marry
told
that
you
fish to get the
that.
How
tax
do you
money,
know,
Ain't
neither.
no tax
Tina?
money in
How do you
between
know,
her legs.
Don't
Tina?
know.
He keep on
Teacher,
trying to find blessings between him
teacher,
and legs. He gonna get him
No,
a mothball.
teacher,
exactly.
Ah!
I don't want no
teacher.
mouth. I don't want no
But you
mouth.
know, I do wanna say though, because we are about rock truth though, for real though. I do want to say that for real. No, you're actually right, Doc, as far as the birth control, because we're really sending a message to God when we utilize it. It's not just you protecting yourself from other diseases and stuff. No, you're telling God that He's not in control, that you're in control of life and death, which is a delusion. You're delusional to believe that you can put something in place to stop him. And so
Right.
this is really, when you're dealing with any form of birth control or abortions, you have to be careful with the message you are sending off to God. And so I'm not, encouraging people to. I know what we're into. I know what sins we were born into. I know what culture we're living in. However, change your mind for the kingdom. That's all I could say. Change your mind for the kingdom. That's
If
it.
you do
Yeah.
1% better every day of the year,
Teach
you
this.
will be
That's it. That's all.
365% better by the end of it. Imagine
Amen.
yourself
That's it. My Lord.
365%
That's
better.
it.
Better.
That's it. By December 31st. That's
Okay.
amazing. Like for real.
Yep.
That is.
For
That
That's
real.
a
is.
Never
great
asking for
return.
perfection.
And
Never
1%
asking for
isn't a lot,
perfection.
but it adds up.
Teach this.
365
Teach.
pennies. You can go and
Teach.
get you a nice little snack, a sandwich or something like that. Like
A little fur. A
you
little
can do
fur.
yeah,
Or
you can do a
go to
little
the
decent with
maybe
365 pennies.
get you a smoothie from the cafe, the Rock Truth Cafe.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You
They
know?
absolutely
Yes.
can get a smoothie from Rock Juice Cafe. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, you
And a
can do
sandwich.
something good with that.
And a sandwich.
And a
There
snack.
we go. There we
With them
go.
apples and yogurt.
Okay,
With the
okay.
apples
Hey,
and yogurt.
let me
Yeah,
ask.
absolutely.
Since we talking about that Rock Truth Cafe, what we got coming up? Let's do announcements. What we got coming up this week?
I'm not sure what we don't have any events that we're doing this week, but we do have a
Okay.
few of them in April. In
Okay.
April that we're doing. I'm looking into a few right now. I've been resting, so tomorrow I'll have like all of the energy, kind of get back into it and kind of like start booking us and getting our calendar straight. But we do have a few events that once April gets here, probably about mid-April, we like jumping off. So we're getting ready to, you know, get ready for our hot girl summer or our
Oh,
hot cafe
yeah.
summer.
When is the Rock Truth Queens
Ah,
conference?
May 6th.
May 6th. Okay.
mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, I'm
Okay.
Yes, and I'm so
excited.
excited.
I'm
I'm
Okay.
so
We
ready.
excited
coming
for
with nothing but the
Hey,
fire.
that's
let
it.
me
That's
ask.
it. Like,
Can I invite women to come because two women that I spoke
absolutely.
about earlier today, I might tell them to come. The new girl that's trying to be a part of the kingdom, and the ex. I'm like, y'all really need to be with these queens because they can get your
Absolutely.
mind right.
Absolutely.
They
Absolutely.
can
They can
teach you
come
Please.
on through.
how to stay out of my inbox. I mean, how to stay off my Facebook page and stay out of my phone. They can teach y'all
I'm
that.
Exactly.
just saying. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Like,
And
they
be
can go on the Rock
perfectly
True Queens
content
page.
and happy not
Hmm
knowing none of your
Thank you. Thank
Business.
you.
I'm
Thank
gonna
you.
send them. I'm gonna
Thank
send them
you. I
y'all
don't
way.
need that.
Like,
Ain't
please
that
join the Rock
good?
True Queens because they about
Yeah,
to
but
get
they
you
Yes.
with
but
your
they
crown
gotta be
together.
willing. Not only
Mhm.
listen, they gotta be
Teach
willing to
this.
Willing.
do that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Teach
They
You
got
this.
yeah.
know.
It's not
Yeah.
Yeah.
thank you. It's not
Yeah.
enough. It's not enough.
Yeah.
That's why
They
I asked,
gotta be
like, are you
ready to
learning something
take
or
it
are you
in.
Take it
subscribed?
in, right. Take it
Like,
in. Like
yeah,
Hmm.
take it
Well, I
all the way
already
in.
know when they
Don't just
come,
come
y'all
about
gonna take
service.
care of them. Y'all gonna get them together when they come.
Oh yeah,
'Cause,
for certain.
Absolutely.
For
I'll
certain.
just say now when
Absolutely.
y'all give them back to me now, if they ain't acting right, I'm gonna send them back to you. Okay,
they're gonna be
I'm gonna send
acting
them back.
right.
You
That's
have
It
it.
only
to.
take
You
one
gotta send it
time.
back.
Just one time.
Yeah.
Oh, you gonna get
It
them
only
straight
take one.
in one
Yeah.
We're
time,
gonna put them
Katie?
First
in
time.
class.
You
They
Yes,
only
take
they
a
need
do.
one
class.
time.
If they willing to learn, that one time, it only
Okay.
take one time.
Yeah.
Look, like you said,
Hey, to the fountain of descent, they came blind, they'll leave seeing.
Do it right.
Come on, T.
All
Come
right.
on and T.
You know,
That's
since
it
we
now.
speaking of Rock True Queens, everybody tune in tomorrow at what time y'all come on? 6 o'clock, 6 p.m.
Yep, Central Time. Yes.
Tune into these,
7 p.m. Eastern.
especially the ladies that really think they can control a man. Y'all really need to listen to these queens, okay? Because they gonna get that control up out of you. Okay, you know what I'm
Listen,
saying?
you gonna play yourself.
Come on now.
Every single time. And the crazy thing is, it's like it's a parable, or a saying where it's like, if you hold the bird too tight, you'll crush it. That's literally what happens in a lot of situations. Like, you probably absolutely have a good man who's not trying to do like no BS.
Come on,
because you like literally squeezing onto him so tight, he like, I need to do
I want to breathe
to get this woman away from me. So sometimes they think the only way out is to cheat on you, to make you so mad at them to never want to be bothered with you again. They think like, oh, if I really hurt her, I'll be free of her. Like, sometimes that's that mentality. Because I thought about doing that before. I was like, nah, your integrity is more important.
Yeah, that's it.
So it's all about
You didn't cheat, Doc.
No.
Okay.
I heard a lot of men be like, when she ran me away, just to the point like she had to go, like
to where it's just
like
too uncomfortable to even be around them. And it's like, you don't want to be with nobody
like
that.
when they don't feel like they got peace.
That's the worst thing ever.
That's what I was about to say.
Not
to speak for a man as if we don't have a man on panel, but the truth of the matter is, a man wants peace. Even if he gone out doing his little thing, that and the other. I don't care what he got going on. He want to come home to peace. And like you were talking about earlier, KT, you got to have your children under control. Ain't no man trying to come home and you ain't got the home.
I like that. I like that, KT. I like that part. She said that. She said when the man came in, she said the kids was quiet. He didn't even know they was there. I like that. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
You should always do the, when they come through the door, do the cheerleading thing. Daddy, okay. But after they get out of his damn face, he got to go eat. He's trying to unwind.
Teach.
Yeah.
And here's another thing. For real, like, I'll say this, ladies that's listening, one thing that y'all could do to really help a man, do not ask the question, where you been? That is the worst.
That's worse than the what you doing.
Nobody
that is. Don't ask nobody that.
Nobody matter. You wasn't with
my business.
I'm gonna ask my wife. I'm gonna ask my wife.
That's your wife, though, bro. That's
not your wife. That's different. Like, like when my girlfriend, like, I'm tired. I just want to lay down. I'm not asking you why you want to lay down. What you been doing? Why you so tired? Just go ahead and lay down. Let me know when you ready to get up, and I'll cook. So when he got up, I cooked, and it was over with. I'm not questioning you.
I'm the only one that can make you tired. I'm the only way you can go and have fun with. You know, it's some women that don't want their man having fun without them. Like, they legitimately with just their friends, but they are upset that he's having fun without her.
It's so sad.
I was like,
if you having fun yourself, you won't have to worry about him having fun somewhere else. Or the man, you enjoying yourself.
I done seen a man. He done sent his woman a video of him partying, having fun. And what you having fun for? Why you laughing? I'm like, that's crazy. Like, they be real mad that they man having fun without them. They laughing.
She's miserable.
Exactly. You know what? She probably can't evoke none of those emotions out of him herself, because she's so bitter and angry and all of that, and it's projecting all of that on him, making him so uncomfortable that he can't. That he probably did used to laugh, and then she probably had that same reaction, even though he's laughing right along with her, like right next to her, and she's so upset from his joy, like. Girl, come on now. That's why you gotta have yourself all the way together.
You got some men, and you got some women like be mad. Like, okay, say if a man watching some other woman and he find her fun, why you laughing at her? You don't laugh at mine.
Insecurity. That's your insecurity. Check the insides. Don't get it together.
Absolutely.
Right, because I mean, why she been talking about why he mad? I know what women do. Women, okay, what's y'all shows? Love and Hip Hop.
No, sir.
Atlanta
Don't say y'all shows
Housewives.
because I don't watch none of that mess.
Drama, no, that's
Cheaters.
drama.
What
No
else y'all
drama.
like?
It's
A
No
trash.
lot,
drama. No drama
know.
show.
a lot of home
The
cooking
drama show.
network shows. You know, when y'all watching that, we give y'all space. You know what I'm saying?
On order. Give me my
Right,
Law
Law
and Order
Order.
time.
For
Oh,
real.
okay, Law and Order.
I'm watching some for real stuff. I ain't got time to be watching no.
You know what I'm
No
saying?
drama.
Y'all love what's his name on Love and Hip Hop?
No.
JJ.
Nah.
No.
Ray J. Nah.
Ray.
Stop.
Nah.
I used to love Ray J when he was 16.
I already know
He
you
said
did.
16.
I know you did.
Yeah, when he said, if I had one wish,
And,
yeah, that was
okay,
cool.
he came back
I
out.
play
He
that
came
when
back
I'm in the gym. I'll play that when I'm in the gym. I need one wish. Give me one wish.
Yeah.
Let it go. That's yeah.
I should have told him I need one wish that you ain't had these mothballs in your room.
I cannot. Mothballing. Even started
you need to get you some mothball repellent. When you come in the house, you start spraying mothball repellent in that bad boy. Like, be gone. Poof, poof, be gone. No more mothball smell. So you can receive your blessing. You got to receive your blessing before you eat the dressing.
Oh my.
Okay. I'm just saying. Hey, we keeping it real tonight. But we getting close to the end. Anything else, ladies?
No, that's a very important point.
Nope.
I mean, anything
Business and
anybody else
stay
got going on? Anything anybody else got going on? Y'all got something going on this week?
I'll be going
No,
out of
just
town.
with Rock Truth. We got you're going out of town. So we already did the cafe show this week. You can check it out on the pages. This week
Doc
on
about to
Rock
go on a
Truth,
voyage. Doc about to be out there.
Is it you and a significant other, or you taking foot? You taking your baby?
No, she can't fly yet. She don't do face coverings and stuff like that, and she got to be messed up the whole time.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Miss Sheena. Miss Sheena, anything you got? Cause any book signings coming up?
Right. You got a lot going on.
I know, but ain't nothing this week. Nothing this week.
Don't be trying to act low key.
No, I have
Don't try to act low key.
No, I actually have a United Women's brunch to go to, but that's in person. But other than that, it's quiet.
Okay.
It's quiet. It's quiet this week.
Okay. Selena, wait. Selena, you got a book out, don't you? I'm tripping. Do you?
No, not yet.
Oh, you working on that book? Okay.
She coming.
Yep, she coming.
She coming.
I'm about to go write a book. I'm really going to write a book. How to get her to escape the smell of mothball. That might be the book. That might be the book I write. I don't know. I'm gonna see what the Lord say.
Right.
Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, it was great. It was fun.
Yes, it was.
Tune in next week, next Wednesday. I don't know what we're gonna talk about. I don't know. Might talk about boundaries for dating, because
I liked it.
You gotta have some boundaries. You know what I'm saying? You just can't let people just step all in your space.
He never told you to do that.
Like they're entitled.
You don't be right.
Entitled. You know what I mean?
He never told you to do that. So
right, because then when they do that, they get their feelings hurt.
I'm telling you,
the world coming to the end.
Listen, and just
like
a quick for free, just a tidbit for free. We were never called to be nice. We were called to be kind. So please, I need you to know.
That's what I tell people. I'm not nice.
Offended by the truth.
I'm polite. I'm respectful.
The wordsmith for the 3-1.
Yeah.
No, because that's the thing. A lot of the falsehood, the false, this persona, all comes from being nice.
Yeah,
hold it in a fart. It's being nice.
Holding in a fart is being nice.
Because you so worried about either what they're gonna think or how they're gonna feel or what it's. No, that is extremely discomfort. Like, it's uncomfortable for you and it's bad for your body. So stop holding in the fart. You have to excuse yourself.
Tell the truth.
Excuse yourself. Say, excuse me.
Keep it real. Be
and
blunt.
if they want to know why you walk with, I had to fart. Like, since they want to be in your business, that's how I do people. I be polite and I try and keep it, to a minimum. But when you want to hop in, guess what? TMI all day long, because you could have minded your business and then just let me handle what I handle.
I
look at it like
I tell man, don't do it under the covers because if I smell it, I might pass clean out. Okay. If I smell it, I'm gonna pass clean out. Don't do it up under them covers, okay?
see, I try to be
Spicy
cute
Dutch.
and princey,
Smelling like sriracha.
No,
I can't do it.
Listen, I'm
I
passing
can't
gas.
do it.
I'm not
I
being
can't do.
cute.
But
I'm passing gas.
one time, I'm not
coming.
gonna lie.
Is
I
that
did
a
it in my
southern thing?
sleep.
Is that a
It's
southern
No,
thing?
Oh yeah,
I
sometimes
did
they
in
do
my
that too.
sleep.
Yeah.
It's just coming. I ain't about Southern. I'm just me.
That's the
It's
southern
coming.
thing.
And
That's the
then I
southern.
know if I didn't ate like something real fibrous that
Look,
day, oh
it's
yeah, it's
over.
gonna be
Yep, it's coming. It's going
man,
down.
the
What'd you
fiber
say?
and the
Yeah.
extra protein, oh yeah, it's definitely gonna be on and popping. The bacteria gonna be real
I
live
gotta
and
get Katie real quick.
we
I
got
can't lie. I
the
can't do
I
that.
gotta
fiber.
get KT real quick. Okay. Of
Uh-uh.
all people, the one that's got a problem with smells, she talking about she did.
No, I said I did in my sleep. Now, if I'm around somebody, it's not coming out. It's not. I'm gonna hold it. But one time
I'm
I
not holding
did in
nothing.
my sleep,
How you know
and
you did it
yeah,
when you was asleep? How do you know you did it when you was
because
asleep?
he woke me up and told me.
He
I'm
probably
not
couldn't
holding
wait.
nothing.
He could, he couldn't wait. Like, oh, I got her now. I got her. She always talking about my snoring. Look, don't be farting on me in
Probably
your
woke
sleep.
her up and say, "You stink."
Hey, y'all know that song by the Gap Band? They dropped the bomb on me.
Stop.
They dropped the
Yeah, I
that
let it
boy
rip
smell like
in
a
my
bomb.
sleep. But I thought I was probably by myself because I'm so used to sleep by myself, and it was one of them moments that I wasn't by myself, and I probably was dreaming that I was by myself,
Man,
and I let it rip, baby. I let it rip.
them
Oh my
butt
god.
muscles got loose. Them bad boys got loose. Got relaxed. Ah,
Yo, I
That's
can't.
why I've
relaxed.
never actually gone to a yoga class like in a yoga studio because
Uh-huh.
yoga will push all of that out. And if
Dog, you
man,
eat a whole bunch of beans too, dog. I already
I
know.
definitely do.
I already know the
That's
bathroom
where all
be
the good
lit.
fiber is.
Bathroom be lit. I already
Actually,
know.
if you have healthy gut bacteria, your farts, your all of that stuff, it should
True.
smell like the
Yeah,
food that
True.
you ate.
it's
If
not
it
gonna. Yeah,
smells bad, that means that food has been sitting and literally rotting
Come on,
on
teach.
top of whatever other
Teach.
waste is piling up. Like that
Teach.
means that the bacteria is also dying in your gut. So the bad smell is usually byproducts from dead bacteria. So if it smells really, really bad and you didn't eat something that smelled that loud, check your gut.
yeah.
Get you some probiotics. Eat you plenty of fiber. Those are prebiotics to feed the good bacteria. Stop eating processed foods, sugars that kills bacteria in your gut. The processed sugar, the white sugar, and all of that. Leave it where it's at. That's why I'm growing me some stevia because I put way too much sugar in my coffee, so I can even leave that alone. So yeah. So
And here's another tip. See, people laugh when I say, okay, real men drink water because our ladies need us to be King Kong in the bed. But if you think about it, if you really, eating the right proper foods and getting all that workout, man, when you get ready to perform with your woman, it's gonna be off the charts.
yeah, that's the
Yeah,
stamina that
yeah,
a lot of men that they be King Kong in their head, but they not doing none of the actions to actually
But then
produce
that
those
goes
results.
that goes for women too. When you're talking about your needs and on, but if you eat right, you ain't gonna have no needs. You're gonna have Megan Thee Stallion needs if you keep on exercising
Go
and
ahead.
doing yeah.
And
Mhm.
glucosamine.
Yeah.
Glucosamine is great for your joints. So
Yeah.
get your
That
supplement
is
because
true.
I sure keep me some joint support on deck because I do because my knees they do the little crack creak sound.
yeah. I'm with you. So,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Hey, I'm
Mhm.
gonna tell you something
And
though.
that crack will pop.
I
You
didn't
know
I,
what?
I
I
didn't
get that
know.
in my arms a lot. I get a lot of cracks in my arms, not my legs though. My arms always crack for
Do
some
you do you
reason.
do any
Potassium and glucosamine.
any type of workout? What type of workout do you do, KT?
I do cardio and I lift weights.
Oh, okay. I just really a couple weeks ago I've been doing the jumping rope and I didn't know your ankles and your knees will be on
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah, they
Oh
do.
yeah.
Wee! Them bad
Yeah.
boys be on
Listen, I was
fire.
teaching my kids how to jump rope. So,
Oh yeah, for
yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Love this. I got a weighted one and a speed jump rope. I be in there
Ooh,
50, but boy, when I get through,
ooh.
woo, I'm in pain right now. I'm in pain.
Yeah, that's how I first started. When I was doing my jumping jacks, I used to always get cramps in my ankles. I do a jumper
Me
jacks, then
too.
I'm falling. Like God, dog, my ankle gave out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do like 50 or 100 of them. Like
Mhm. Well, all right. Now we got the church announcements out the way. Hey everybody, we're gonna see you guys next week. Be safe. Have a great weekend. Peace.
Peace.